Luke means light.
I truly feel like he is the light of our lives, the light of our family.
Luke is my hero. Luke is the baby that almost wasn't.
He's the cutest little guy. His little hands, his little feet, just the kindest eyes.
July 19th, 2017. We had just heard 3 weeks prior that we were going to have a little boy.
Lynn and I had just gone to a typical appointment to have another ultrasound at 16 weeks.
They paused as they were looking at the ultrasounds. They were quiet. They didn't talk too much. There was a lot of kind of scampering in and out of the room. And that's when they came in and told us, in fact, our baby had this congenital heart defect. HLHS is hypoplastic left heart syndrome. Is a baby born with half a heart.
Talking through with the doctors at Vanderbilt of what that meant for him later down the line, what his life may be like, what was it going to be when he was born.
We had an amazing team. This wonderful surgeon, Dr. Brett Mettler, he saved Luke so many times.
We think him to be a celebrity and a hero to us.
I had the fortune of meeting the Pilkingtons in December of 2017. By far, the most rewarding part of this job is caring for the patients and their families. There is no greater satisfaction than seeing a child do well. There is no greater heartache than seeing a child not do well.
What he let us see is that CHD is a diagnosis. Half a heart does not mean half a life. The day Luke was born,
there were at least 10 nurses, doctors in the room for Luke. To see your child in that hospital room for the very first time after that surgery, it's almost like you're walking into a NASA space station. There are so many machines, so many apparatuses around this little child that is 8 or 9 pounds. It's unreal.
we had hoped that he would get better and be able to eventually leave that place. And finally, the day comes when they say, "You're going to go home today." The days that were the worst are the ones when he was fed from a tube and he was in pain.
I think he was getting something like 36, 37 doses a day of the 7 or 8 different medications that he was on. He has gone through his second surgery. To have our family again, the 4 of us all under one roof for the first time, for his brother to actually get to see him at home was just awesome.
He loves his brother, watches everything Charlie does, wants to be Charlie, wants to play with Charlie.
Luke is the strongest person I know. Stronger than I'll ever be.
I see Luke growing up and having a family. I see him having kids. I see him being a vital member of our society.
There are survivors of CHD. We want to see thrivers. Our prayers are that he sees that scar as a badge of courage.
It's just a piece of his journey. It's just on the surface. It's not who he is.
Luke was born with half a heart, but he will have a full life.